now we don't know how to act. Jeez, you know me, I'm your OG, low key. I'll be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going down, I'm in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got attacked. Started making movies, now we done.
Okay, this take 2. Crew just made a movie. Citizen Kane, this beat is able. Valley a shadow of death, but I'm not upset, man. Look at my table. Wardrobe like an old war show. Look at my forces. Look at my halo. This your favorite indie film. You know we don't need no label. Red carpet from apartments. You gon' have to pardon us. Read a lot of Paul. This ain't no mall. There ain't no blarting us. Hey, your pardon, part to see. You see it, ain't no part in us. Indie tribe assemble. This the end game. Ain't that marvelous?
Don't know how to act. I can never win a golden globe. Yahweh told me kick it, and I did it cause he told me so. Fighting with my flesh, got my rights going toe to toe. I'm tired of dancing around a subject, miss me with that dosey dope. Got a whole tribe in the building.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people.
Hello, baseball fans. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers, they're pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win a ball game every time he takes the mound. So good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. I'll tell you what, this guy's pitching for me, and I'm playing in the outfield. I'm loving every minute of it. Came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Larry Doby digging in now. The other way, Beltran. 2 up, 2 down.
Adrian Beltran.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And he deals. Guardians go down 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the game.
The center field.
In the air out to center. McCormick trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience in it.
Yeah, no doubt about that, dude. These players have been around the game for a long time. And they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pitch outside, that's there. A ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
There.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now Adrian Beltran.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is 1-0. Means a former All-Star, 30 years old now. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Pitch misses 2-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Means checks over to
I
first.
ain't stealing shit.
The pitch. Foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Boom.
Kicks and fires.
I like that shit.
Just missed it.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
The first base
wide receiver playing football.
First offering is fouled off. Zone, and it's called a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's
Just
a ball.
misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a
1
good
ball,
take.
2 strikes, the count.
Pitch.
Mm.
And a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mariners back in Seattle. There's Sosa to the plate.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And it's 1-0.
There for a strike.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Bird. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters.
1 ball,
For me,
2 strikes.
soft. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-out off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, but it's off.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness
Count
to go the
1-0.
other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and let the ball get deep.
2 balls, no
That's
strikes.
downstairs and outside. Late there, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Up the middle.
Oh.
There's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
This is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Right.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage. Even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Justin Morneau in the box here. Lets that one go for
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a
East.
base hit. So man aboard. Now it's Nick Senzel. Foul ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Nope,
Pitches
that's the ball.
downstairs.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Save. That's a stolen base. One out, the runner at second. We're at the top of the second. Two.
Good late movement on that
No
single.
ball,
Right there.
2
It's right
strikes.
where you want to get it to get that swing over the top. And that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strike strikeout, you've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Gobi.
Oh,
And
one
the
is the
box
count.
with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Oh, that's out.
And it's 1-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 2-1. Hang and a miss. As he
2
was out
balls,
front that
2
time.
strikes.
Morneau at second with 2 down. A 4-run score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home. It's now. And we're back. Here's the catcher, number 9. As the lefty gets to work. That one's in there. It's
0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball 1 there. Out to short, Wagner. Fires across the diamond. Gets the catcher by a step. Tony Wagner up next for the Mariners.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
1 down, base is in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is Matt stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. Guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Hold the short, could be 2. Out on the off-balance throw.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up there.
Stepping in for the man.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Chance to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swings and fouls 1 off. Off at first with 2 away. Next pitch misses way outside. In the air, right side. Sosa snags it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Honus Wagner. And a pitch.
Hey.
There for a strike.
0-1 is the count.
Swung on, belted. Glenn going back. And out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. And it's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
0-1.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next off is down low, working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact to get this hitter to roll over. And as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down. You end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Castellanos picks low,
Count
second
1-0.
trip to the plate in this one. Traffic on the bases with one already in. If you're in game one of this 3-game set.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Into left center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw into third. Pulls into third safely. And a run comes in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Big swing and a miss.
Is the count.
On third, Castellanos. First with no outs. Dive and he's safe at first as they can't make the play.
From the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of... Oh, and a nice sliding stop.
Okay, he's good.
In time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Sanchez, batting with one down, takes the strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't really aggressively building your bullpens. Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact.
And makes the catch in a goal. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of the inning. And moving back to the Means back to work. One finds the zone.
0-1's the count.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2 now. Swings through it for the catch. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bryce Harper to the plate. Walked his first time. This one in the air right field. Sosa settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Belt in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Victim his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
I think he was
No
sitting
ball,
on his
2
feet.
strikes.
The kick in the pit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go to second. Out there. And that all set for the start of the inning. The win now for Cleveland. Larry Doby. First offering is fouled off. Doby goes 6'1", 180 pounds. And he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. That one out to right on the move. Puts it away for the out. Honeswag digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 3-0. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Deep drive down the line. Now ball. That one is lifted in the air. Quinn on the move to the gap. And that's the 3rd out. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
That's a ball.
It's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-0.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact.
It's changeup's really not.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That misses,
2 strikes.
2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left field. Reynolds pulls it in on the run. Now the Mariners capture. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Headed down the line. And that will drop the foul. The wind of the pitch.
1 ball,
Outside.
2 strikes.
Ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
This changeup's killing.
And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. That one for strike 1.
Just a bit
0-1's the
tardy
count.
there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And now the count is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 4th. 1-2.
So far, all we've seen
1
in
ball,
this at-bat are
2 strikes.
fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Seattle. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the 7th inning. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners. That's a fly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for Raiders in their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in the postseason.
In, and the count is 2-2. The middle, that chance handled. Throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's ball 1. They're there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Catch up to the heater. Coming up for the Guardians, Jorge Posada.
Count
First pitch,
1-0.
not close. Rip, but it curls foul. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. The top of the fifth.
That's a
That
ball.
one just misses.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Shift on, hits right into it. Guardians
Got
go
it.
down in order.
Get some fucking runs.
Guardians fail to score. They're on top 7-1. Back in Seattle, John Shopper with my buddy Chris Singleton. Set to get us started. Sales Sissy. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it to the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The third, he's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a good hit behind third right there. And it's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the right fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Fucking change it.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging.
That changeup's killing me. They're larging down.
No, that's down.
Harper lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. On the ground, 2 balls. That one handled. Up flip to second.
Loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Top of the 6th inning. So win now for Cleveland. Justin Morneau.
Number 33.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one's in there. That is strike 2. And downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
At the belt flies. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Kicks Indians. Line drive. That's it for the second.
Get over my head.
It's fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds it wrong, but you will get some high five. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The Guardians up big in this one. In the top half of the 6th.
Oh, that's
Good eye there. Center field. It falls in, and that's enough.
nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Ball one.
Upstairs.
1-1.
Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. Hotteswag digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Whitey Ford. Now he has a great slider with tons of power.
16.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Hard in the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Mariners 1. Adrian Beltre. 1-2. Back to work.
Ball, that's out.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Are you freaking serious?
And very nicely done.
Great count of reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
First offering is foul off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
The catcher, number 9.
Mariners catcher.
Joe Torre.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but he had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
This to center field. The call brings it. Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Ford measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
I got one ball, one strike.
Slowly on the ground to short. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now it's going to be Chas McCormick. Left front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Over in there for a strike. With 2 down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos digs in for the Guardians. Clobber to right field.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number
They need
72.
someone to stop the plate and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Outside. Now 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Where the top down on strikes. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show.
Ball inside.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Nope, inside. Ball 2.
Missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, and slightly up, slightly in.
Nope,
And another
outside.
ball. That's a laser base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Rod Carew up next for the Mariners.
Ball back
His base is
there.
inside. 1-0.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one pushed foul. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up. Near the bottom of the 7th. On the ground could be 2. Flips for 1 out, and it's a double play.
Now
Really nice double play. It all started with that speed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time holding that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large.
This ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Deepest part.
At the top of the 8th, down the first baseman, Justin Morneau. It's in there, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That misses, and a count 1-2. Swing and a pop-off. Beltran settles under it, brings it in, and there's 1 down. Nick Senzel digs in for the Guardians. That's in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. 0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. something off speed away. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But you're still winning the ball game. At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
That's down.
Offering is downstairs.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here.
That's off the plate.
Something that's been easy for this staff in this one. Just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game, so we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Double, the left-hander, getting a big fastball of his ready to go. On the strike. Foul. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper.
Like a 5-run. That possible.
Behind with that swing. It's strike
0-1.
Harper, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second.
Come on, Carlos.
Back to that single. Just a solid swing. Coming out flying, hits it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Inside,
Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air, left side. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the Mariners catcher.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Ball 1. And that is ball 1. Starting a little too early.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. The Guardians up big in this one. In the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. On the move. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just.
We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Larry Gilbert. Now, pitcher for the Mariners, Lucas Littke.
I think it's got to be a little tough on the man out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these runners count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time at first, and a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hit. Sammy Sosa. Baseball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now nobody up. It's a strikeout.
We need some runs.
Now they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Sinker, slurve, butter, fork.
So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the mound. Slings to first. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Seattle, Dansby Swanson.
This guy's sink has so much
Oh,
drop.
one for
It's
count.
almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's been aggressive in the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
1 strike away.
Oh, that's inside.
Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Oh, that's just out.
Suzuki off the first with 2 away. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I really like that swing. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. Kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite the field as he stepped into the box.
0-1.
Pitch he liked and he got it done.
Ah.
Here's the 0-2. And this one finishes with a final 8-1. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub.
Can't all be winners. I got rocked. 4-3. About 2 in the 3rd inning.
Back in the days when
Well,
I was a teenager, before I had
I got
stats,
my ass
before I had a pager, you can find the abstract.